This foundational module explores the anatomy, physiology, biomechanics, and acoustics of the human vocal mechanism. It provides a comprehensive look at the physical structures that contribute to voice production and resonance, their interactions during phonation, and how they influence vocal quality, power, pitch, and health. A thorough understanding of the vocal instrument equips voice users with the awareness necessary to make informed choices in daily usage, performance, and care. This module integrates knowledge from anatomy, neurology, speech science, kinesiology, and vocal pedagogy, creating a deep and holistic picture of how the human voice works. It also introduces basic terminologies that will be used throughout the course. Key learning objectives. By the end of this module, you will be able to identify and describe the primary structures involved in voice production, explain the physiological processes of respiration, phonation, and resonance, analyze how voice is generated, shaped, and projected, understand the role of muscles, airflow, and vocal fold vibration in phonation, appreciate the delicate balance between breath pressure, vocal fold adduction, and articulator positioning. Develop awareness of how misuse or overuse can strain these systems. Section 1. The vocal anatomy core structures. The human voice is a complex integrated system composed of multiple anatomical parts working in harmony. These include A. Respiratory system, power source. Lungs. Provide the airflow necessary for phonation. Diaphragm. Dome-shaped muscle under the lungs that regulates inhalation and supports exhalation. Intercostal muscles. Assist with rib cage expansion and contraction. Trachea. Windpipe that carries air from the lungs to the larynx. Without adequate breath support, vocal fold vibration is inefficient or forced, leading to fatigue or damage. B. Phonatory system, vibratory source. Larynx, voice box. Located in the neck, houses the vocal folds, cords. Vocal folds, two bands of muscle and ligament that vibrate when air passes through, creating sound. Glottis, space between the vocal folds that opens and closes during phonation. Cricoid, thyroid, and arytenoid cartilages provide structure and adjust tension and positioning of the vocal folds. Intrinsic laryngeal muscles control fine movements like pitch changes and onset and offset of sound. C. Resonatory system, amplification and tone shaping. Pharynx, throat cavity. Oral cavity, mouth. Nasal cavity, nose. Sinuses add warmth and overtones to the voice. Resonators determine the richness, brightness, darkness, and clarity of one's voice. Every person has a unique resonance profile. D. Articulatory system, clarity and shaping, tongue, lips, teeth, hard and soft palates, jaw, mandible. These elements work together to shape raw sound into intelligible speech and distinct vocal qualities. Their function is crucial for diction, tonal control, and expressive language. Section 2. The physiology of voice production. Voice is created through a process known as the myeloelastic aerodynamic theory of phonation, which involves inhalation, diaphragm contracts, lungs fill with air. Exhalation begins. Air is pushed upward through the trachea vocal fold approximation. Folds are brought together by laryngeal muscles. Subglottic pressure builds. Air pressure below the folds increases. Phonation begins. Folds are pushed apart, vibrate rapidly, up to 1,000 plus times in second. Bernoulli effect creates suction that pulls folds back together. Continuous vibration produces pitch and loudness based on fold tension, mass, and airflow. Section 3. Voice registers and range understanding vocal registers is crucial for safe and expressive voice use. Chest voice, modal register. Thick vocal fold engagement, natural speaking voice. Head voice, lighter fold vibration, resonance feels higher in the head. Falsetto, extreme light register, folds don't fully close. Vocal fry, pulse register, very slow fold vibration, can damage if overused. Whistle register, highest female register, rarely used. Range versus tessitura range, full span of notes a person can produce. Tessitura, range within which the voice is most comfortable and resonant. Section 4. Acoustic principles of the voice. Sound generated at the vocal folds is shaped by the vocal tract, which acts as an acoustic filter. Key concepts include fundamental frequency, F0, the lowest frequency of vibration, perceived as pitch. Harmonics, multiples of the F0, create vocal richness. Formants, resonant frequencies that define vowel qualities. Source filter theory. The vocal tract shapes the harmonic output of the laryngeal source. This knowledge allows singers and speakers to adjust vowel shapes and tract length to enhance projection and tone. Section 5. Neurological control of voice. Voice production is neurologically coordinated by the central and peripheral nervous systems. Key components: vagus nerve, cranial nerve 10, controls laryngeal muscles via the recurrent laryngeal nerve and superior laryngeal nerve. Brainstem and cortical areas coordinate intention, emotion, and control. Feedback systems. Auditory and kinesthetic feedback are critical for monitoring vocal quality. Disruption in nerve function, e.g., due to surgery or disease, can lead to vocal paralysis, breathy voice, or dysphonia. Section 6. Importance of kinesthetic awareness. Vocal users must develop body and sensation awareness to identify onset of tension, overuse symptoms, breathing inefficiencies, misalignments in posture. Section 7. Summary of best practices. Learn and visualize your vocal anatomy. Use diaphragmatic support in speech and singing. Avoid unnecessary tension in neck, shoulders, and jaw. Warm up and cool down the voice regularly. Pay attention to signs of fatigue or discomfort. Understand your register transitions and avoid pushing the voice.